pretty much sums up how it's going to be today. Good morning, chaps. How are we? It's Monday morning and it's tournament day. PGA Lancashire region, and we're going up to a place called Bolton Old Links, and I'm actually playing today with a good mate of mine, Peter Finch. Was meant to be Rick, but a bit busy, so he's pulled out and Finchy's taking his space. So looking forward to it. Not a game with Finchy for a while. How am I feeling? Not bad, not bad. Had a friend over from Australia for a couple of weeks, so we had a bit of a catch up last night. We'll see, we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to take a few videos whilst on the golf course, and at the end we'll have a bit of analysis. Hopefully I've had a good day. We'll do a bit of game golf, see what was good, what was bad. I'll tell you what was bad right now. 6 or 7 Peronis. Yeah, we'll take it from there. I've got I've got one more tournament again this week on Friday, so I'll be putting in a lot of prep work for that. Actually, really looking forward to playing a pro-am with, and on my team of kind of 3 clients that I teach, so massively looking forward to that. So I'll have a bit of prep before then, but anyway, today, let's go. I'm at my parking space. That's what I'm going to need to keep doing, and we'll see you at Bolton. About to pull into Bolton Old Links. Yeah, the weather's not great. Forecast is due to clear. Doesn't look too bad. It's a bit drizzly. It's actually not. It's not the worst in the world. Temperature 15 degrees. Drizzly. So it's not the best looking day, but I don't think it's going to pose any crazy problems, but hey ho, we will see, won't we? You can't teach that. Hey, Mr. Smooth.
You'll see us on the camera, right? Okay. I thought you were just being nice.
No. I'm only nice on camera.
I was thinking, he's not normally like that.
No. Just my persona on camera. Completely not a nice guy at all. How are you?
I'm alright.
How's the hand? It clashes with the red, Pete.
I know, but it's the best K2 play could give, mate. Best K2. Yeah, I'm not bad. I'm looking forward to playing. I played pretty well last week, so I just want to get out there again. Good. I've been looking forward to playing this much in ages. I think having months out of playing does help that.
Probably. You're probably feeling a little bit hungry.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're a very eager beaver to get out there. Do this after I've been playing for another couple of months in the middle of November. That's when the test is.
Yeah, in November. Pete, when was the last time you played? September.
Had a really nice round in September, and I thought, you know what, I'll just rest. I'll rest.
Me and Pete are playing together today.
Yeah, I know.
So it's been a while.
Which is another one, we've not played together in ages.
Long time. A very long time. So it'd be good to catch up, play a few holes, 18 of them.
Yeah, I think, you know what, I think we should approach it like that today. Just nice and relaxed.
That's all I'm going for today.
A bit of a catch up.
I'm going out for the fresh air. Plenty of water.
There's plenty of water out there today at the moment.
There is. Okay, just ascending up to the putting green and where the first tee is. First hole's drivable, so It's a bit of a shootout, it's a one day, so I think we're just going to go for it today. Try and go as low as possible and just see what golf turns up, see what Carter turns up. It's a horrible, horrible day, so the waterproofs will be coming out right now. We'll try and get some videos as much as possible, and we'll see you after. Enjoy. Hi guys, so just got home. I've just inputted my round onto Game Golf, and yeah, it was just one of those. Looking at the amount of mistakes out there was just outrageous. I was walking my play behind Finch, I was walking off saying, I actually feel like I played quite well. I feel like I just made a lot of bad decisions. So I hit the ball really well. Decision making, honestly, 0 out of 10. Wasn't good. Just going to talk you through my round. And so I'll start off with the first hole. It's a very short par 4, so it's a 260 yard par 4, but it's up the hill and it's surrounded by 3 bunkers. Very deep, and also as well when you hit the ball short of the green, it's about a 15 foot incline up to the green. So I decided to go with 3 wood, get as close as I could to the green. I got just short of the green, a chipped on, which I thought was a really good chip because it's I'm chipping up 15 feet in the air, so it's not going to spin too much, and it also slopes away from it, and the flag was at the back. So I hit a decent chip, left myself around about 8 feet coming back for the birdie, which in fact was actually back down the hill again. So very, very slopey greens at Bolton Old Links. So made par, missed the first birdie putt of the day, but yeah, just a quick note. Bolton Old Links greens. I played there last year and I struggled. I think I hit about 14 greens in regulation. And I shot about 7 over par. I just 3-putted every green I walked on. That's what I felt like anyway. So first hole started with a par. Second hole, it started to get going. Started to feel good. Hit a great drive down the middle. Around about 270-ish yard drive. I mean, the wind was a bit windy. Really, really wet conditions today. Really drizzly all day, which wasn't nice. Sandwich from around about 90 yards, knocked it to 7 foot, and as you can see, held the putt. So that was nice. That was a nice way to start. Get over to the third hole, and this got me last year. Last year I hit an approach shot in, and I hit an approach shot to the yardage, and I airmailed the green, and I took a double. I remember it very well because the flag was in the exact same position. So this time, not a great drive, a little bit of a push. I'm in the rough. I've got 180 yards to the flag. Downhill and 165 to the front right bunker. So 165 for me is a little late. It's an 8-iron. It's a good strong 8-iron even. 180 to the flag. I mean, we're talking 7-iron territory now. So I went down the club. I stuck with the 8-iron. I thought if I clear that first bunker, I'm going to have anything for, depending on how hard I hit it, uphill putt. So I aimed at the flag. It was a bit of a sucker pin to the right, so I aimed at the flag with the draw. Again, take the right side out, take long out. Club down, take the right side out. What do? Little block. So I hit a little block pretty much just right of the flag. Pin high, but it caught the slope. Rolled over the back of the green, down the hill. So I mean, I'm in no man's land now. I had a good lie, but ended up with a bogey. Tried a little flop shot on one of them ones where you don't want to be too delicate because you don't want to end up with a double, but you also I could have been a bit more delicate. The good thing about the day, because it was wet and rain, the greens were soft, so they were receptive, but they were still really quick. So lob wedge, little flop shot went just over, and 2-putt bogey. So that was a frustrating one. Fourth hole, par 3. That was annoying. It was a good 8-iron distance, but back into the wind. So I just hit a little punchy 7-iron, hit it perfectly, really low penetrating flight. I aimed to kind of right centre of green. I usually get a little bit of shape on these shots, and it just stayed dead straight. So I thought, okay, no biggie. I'm pin high, so I'm not going to be up or down the slope, but honestly, I aimed over 12 foot right of the flag for the putt. It was huge, sweeping from right to left, absolutely. It was, the guy's like, do you want me to 10 it? I was like, yeah, this is going to be impossible. So, how difficult that putt, it was, let me just think of this now, it was aim 12 foot right, more maybe, down the hill, follow the slope, back up the slope, and follow the slope. So try and work that one out. So yeah, inevitably knocked it about 6 foot past, which I thought was quite good actually. But I left myself a really fast downhill left to right, missed the putt, bogey. So bogey after starting with a birdie. So that was annoying. The par 5 6 hole was a bit of a calamity for the whole group, to be honest with you. I made par, bombed the drive, really good, straight down the middle. I had 230 to the flag uphill. Really found it horrible yardage. I'd rather have been 10 or 15 yards back and committed to 3-wood, or ideally been 10 yards closer, committed to 1-iron. Didn't fully commit to the 3-wood at all. It came out really low because it was so wet. Caught the ground too early, stopped about 100 yards short of the green. So I mean, I literally hit it 100 yards. It was really low though, really low. So that was annoying. Hit the sand wedge up onto the green, and didn't realise, and probably could only 100 yards away. Maybe could have had a walk 50 yards and just got a bit more of a feel for where I was going to be, because I left it at the underneath. I left it under the flag, which at first I thought was okay, but left it under quite a severe slope. So it was a difficult 2-putt, but we managed it in the end. 8th hole, and then again, super drive down the middle of the fairway, very short hole. Left myself 60 yards in, flag cut right on the front edge, like literally looked like it was in the bunker. It was so close to the front edge. Then, yeah, that was a different shot. I thought I'd get a bit cute here. I'm going to open the face with a lob wedge, bigger swing, and just drop this on the flag. I could just see it, I could feel it, I was up for it, I was ready. Would I make the same decision again now? Yes. So decision making on this particular instance was okay. Execution was shocking. Knocked it into the bunker short, fell into the trap. Hit a lovely little bunker shot out to 4 feet, and I pulled the putt, missed it, bogey. So at this point now, I've just had 4 bogeys in the last 5 holes. That birdie was the worst thing that ever happened to me. So I'm 3 over. And going on to hole number 9, again, bombed the drive straight down the middle. We aren't playing too well, guys. To be honest, we're having a bit of a shocker. I am 3 over through 8, just gone bogey. Actually had 4 bogeys in the last 5 holes. Yeah, current mood, not so good. Middle of the fairway on 9, looking straight down the flag, so hoping to get one back. Finch has got his first test of the wrist here. I just went to find his ball. It's a terrible lie. So hopefully his wrist holds up through impact. I think he's a bit nervous about this one. He's not screaming anyway. Yeah, just shot. $120. a little bit rough. Oh wow. On 20, into the wind, flag in the middle, over the back. Really? How? How? Right, so then get up onto the group, get up to that shot. Can't believe that shot went over the back. 130 out, gap wedge. Really? Like landed on the back edge and just hopped over. Played a pretty poor chip, to be honest. I left myself about 8 foot, but back up the hill, dead straight in the middle. So it was an easy putt, but it was a bad chip, so it wasn't completely stress free. So I get to the turn 3 over. Do I deserve it? Yeah, because I'm 3 over. I played better than that. I know that sounds stupid because I just going through the last 5 holes there, it's just mistake. And that's what's really just frustrating me at the moment, that easy mistakes. I'm putting myself in decent positions and just not making good shots. And to be honest with you, I haven't played golf since last Monday. We did a vlog with Matt Fryer over at the Warrington Golf Club. Please do check that out. I've not played since. So, was I a bit rusty? Yeah, probably. Is it an excuse? Shouldn't be. Anyway, got onto the 10th. Not the best drive in the world, a little bit right off the tee, but no danger. 140 yards to the flag, uphill. Bunkers, I love having a bunker in front of the flag because I just zap the bunker and I play to hit it just over the bunker. It gives me a real nice, measures me up nicely for the shot. So hit a nice one in there to around about, again, Game Golf saying 17 feet. I've just done these after the round, but to be honest, thinking back, it's probably around about 10 to 12. And missed the putt, but it was an easy enough par. 11 and 12. 11 and 12. What can I say about 11 and 12? Idiot. That's all I can say about 11 and 12. 11, reasonable 3-wood off the tee down the middle, about 240. Not the best strike in the world. Great yardage in though. So I had 135 pitching wedge slightly up the hill, perfect yardage in. Green slopes from front to back, so I just went in nice and high with a pitching wedge. It landed just over the flag, and I was expecting a bit of action back. Didn't get it, but I had about 6 foot of coming back down the hill. Now the greens were slick. I know it was wet, but the greens were still slick. Misread the putt to a foot, so just casually walked up to it. Bang. Missed it. Honestly, this putt broke. This ball didn't even touch the hole from my foot. It just went. I was like, and guys, I'm sure you can relate. We've all done it. I'm the type of guy that does not do that. I don't walk up to a putt and just tap it in unless it's close. So you have to appreciate how close it was. Annoying. Really annoying. Just a complete waste of a shot. And now I'm 4 over par. Shoulders have dropped. Mentality's not there now. Don't want to be there. I know that sounds a bit stupid, probably a little bit immature, but 3 over felt unlucky at the turn. 4 over after missing a putt from a foot feels ridiculous. Gets on 12. One of my playing partners goes for the green. One of my playing partner lays up. I went in between, went 3-wood. It's got to be one or the other. You can't do that. 3-wood, it gets too narrow. So I hooked it a little bit left, not majorly, but enough that I couldn't really see the flag, couldn't see the green. It's one of those holes though, it's massively downhill going into the flag, going into the green. So you can land it 30, 40 yards short and it'll run. So I'm thinking out the thick stuff, 100 yards away, lob wedge, land it 60, shoot it down the hill. And I played it perfect. I thought, great, the lads will be shouting like, great shot, well done. Didn't get any of that and I thought, a bit harsh. Gets up there and it didn't roll down the hill. It was wet. Why didn't you think of these things? It was wet. It's not going to roll and bounce down the hill. It's wet. So I'm about 20 yards short of the green, and it's all the way downhill still. Got the putter out. It's wet, Andy. What are you doing? It's wet. I left it 5 yards short of the green. It's wet. So yeah, it was almost like a complete mind block on this hole. I took 4 putts, technically 2, because 2 of them were off the green, and took double bogey. That was shocking. That was absolutely shocking. The first one from that far away should have 100% been a chip. It was awful. So now I'm 6 over. I was 3 over at the turn. I'm now 6 over. I've got dropped 3 shots in 2 holes, and guess what? My shoulders are down. Thankfully, though, I get onto the par 5. Great drive. Couldn't reach in 2 because I was just in the rough, so I just kind of laid up with a 5 iron. But I went a bit optimistic on it. I went a nice big slinging draw, and I got it. It was a great shot, 50, 60 yards short of the green or so. Put a sandwich on to just over the back of the flag, which again I thought was a bit frustrating because I left myself a downhill putt again. So I'm leaving myself hard putts. I held it, thank God. So I've got 1 back. So I'm now back to 5 over. Move on to hole number 15 again. Hit a great drive. Hit a fairway. Or technically just right of fairway. Short ironing again, 94 yards. I had this yardage quite a lot today, so I was quite comfortable with my sandwich shot. Rolled it knocked it onto about 9 to 10 feet, and I couldn't believe how much it broke actually. One of the lads putted before me and held the putt for birdie, and I was surprised to see how much his putt broke, and I was just next to him, and it kind of threw me a little bit. But I thought, you know what, you've just got to go with what you've read. You can't be overly influenced by what they're doing, so I missed it low because I wasn't influenced. But it was real. I just didn't see myself being able to commit to that. It was interesting. 16 again is another idiocy. That's all I can say really. Hit a nice little tee shot, driver down, hit the middle of the fairway. I had 105 yards into the green, right into the flag, and the flag was just middle to back. So bearing in mind the hole before was 95 yards, I was thinking 10 more yards. I didn't hit the last one full, so I thought a bit more of a swing, slightly longer swing. With it being wet again, you'll just get a bit of action because again the hole before it did spin back about 6 foot or so. So I'm thinking if I can land this over 100, it will come back. I'm unlucky here actually. I played the right shot, the right club. I had plenty of room to do what I wanted to do. I would say I landed it. I'd say I landed it 2 yards too far, because then it missed the green, hit the fringe and bounced, and then stopped in the rough. Had it hit the green, it wouldn't have bounced. That's the difference. Had it hit the green, it wouldn't have bounced, and it would have spun back, no question. Because it didn't hit the green, it caught the rough, it bounced forwards and it stayed in the rough. Hit an awful chip, awful chip, made bogey. Frustration. Walking up 18, all hopes diminished on around about the 3rd.
Get that camera on the phone.
All we gotta do is smile, isn't it, Peter?
Hey, sometimes it's one of those days where that's all you can do.
Yep.
That's all you can do.
It's a wet day here in Bolton.
Oh, the conditions have been atrocious.
They've been absolutely terrible.
Unbelievable. And there was more than one time that I was standing over my ball thinking, I might get washed away. So yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened.
There will be full analysis coming later on, guys. I'm not going to lie to you, I don't want to do it. But I will. Have a good cry.
I'm not going to cry. I'm past crying. That emotion.
You cried on the 4th, and then that was it.
Oh, no, the 8th. The 8th was when the tear ducts were really starting to open.
What was on it? What happened on 8?
Oh God, no, it was 6.
It was. Oh, to be fair, I was just throwing a random number out there, but actually, now you mention it, 6, the tear ducts probably were going. Well, I missed a putt from 1 foot as well today, so wish I could blame the greens.
In fair play, it wasn't a good miss.
I mean, I didn't hit the hole.
I didn't even hit the hole.
It was a big break from. It was a 12-foot break in a 1-foot putt.
You're gonna miss.
Missed low.
Might as well miss.
Missed on the pro side. Oh, that's the amateur side. Right, so which one are you walking to there? Are we walking to the same ball? I'm walking to that ball on the right there. Right.
Well, I was around the same line.
Alright, okay. Alright guys, you can watch us fight for this golf ball. It's a par 5, one of us is 2 to here. Up and down to shoot 1 gazillion over. That's me.
How did you strike you as well?
I ripped it. I was just a bit annoyed it didn't draw back. And that's what we're going to be faced with. I will make par.
Birdie. Wow. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Thanks for the walk. Swab around that way.
Nice walk.
Yeah, nice walk.
Actually, that was borderline as well.
Got my clubs nice and clean after today. Like a bit of wet, rough cleaning.